itself towards the idea. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Dan, and I'm going to be your facilitator today as I take you through the highlights.
Facilitator?
Administrator. So I'm going to take you through the highlights and lowlights of the 2011-2012 season for the League Off. So the first thing I want to start off with is an agenda. So we're going to start off with a little bit of housekeeping.
Oh my God.
Then we'll have a bit of a welcome. We'll talk about a few manager achievements from this calendar year.
Not you.
Address a little bit of controversy that happened, but we don't want to talk about that, do we, John?
Yes, we do. It's on there.
Then we'll have the presentation of the trophies. Between the two, we might have a bit of a chat about today's football match.
Can we just skip 1 to 6 and go to 10?
And then we'll thank the people who need thanking, and then we'll have some beer.
Are we allowed to drink?
You're allowed to ask questions at any point.
Can I drink beer as I go along? Or do I have to wait until the beer?
No, that was just more beer. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to be stepping forward quite a bit to press the clicker button because I don't have one of those. So,
yeah.
Unprepared.
I'll just sit here. No.
Housekeeping. Does everyone know where the loo is?
Yeah, it's there, the ladies.
No? That's right. He couldn't make it. The toilets Phil will be able to show you because he's got the record for the most number of uses of the toilet.
This was a road trip in 2006, Dan. I had surgery.
And in fact, you've got your name, a plaque of your name of the urinal.
Yes.
There aren't any planned fire drills, but if one does go off, it's either a real fire or it's Mike Gatt's right boot walking near a thing. That was a bit of a strike you did on your first goal earlier. So, and then turn your mobile phones off. Mobile phone rings. My mobile phone rings. I'll buy everybody a drink. But if yours rings, you'll buy me a drink. Okay? So
If mine rings, I'll be constant. Because all my friends are here.
Everyone leaves them on.
Right. It's not going to happen.
Damn it, steaming. Just call someone.
So there you go. That's the housekeeping. So.
Give it 5 minutes.
So this is the League of end of season dinner, and it's lovely to see so many people here again. So yes, obviously these are a little list of our sponsors here. It's wonderful to see you all again. The attendance from the north this time has been disappointing. Obviously missing Elliot and Liam. But lovely to see Andy Thornton. No, you come from London, so.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I
the
come
London
from the
crew
north
are
as
out in force, so that's really good to see. And obviously the South Walians with a great showing again, which is brilliant and has made the numbers up. You might have spotted though, there's a couple of new faces around the table. I don't know if you've met Grace, anybody, but she's an ex-league member from a long time ago, pre-end of season dinners, and ex-WAG as well, so she was never invited. So she's been allowed to come as, she's agreed to help me out with the presentations this evening, which hopefully she'll be happy to do that, and can help us maybe need some photos, so we'll see. And then there's another WAG who's here as well, Jack. So this is Jack. So you might know Jack from the football earlier, but he's not a member of the League of, but he will be joining the League of pending behaviour this evening next season. So that's why he's been allowed to thing, and sadly he hasn't been kicked out of the league. So that's great. But just in case people were wondering, I've done a bit of a manager profile for Jack. Don't know if you so there we go. Okay, so what's the next slide? Right, there's been some pretty impressive manager achievements this year.
No, it's stick back.
I don't think
Doesn't include you.
No, that's
There's a
later.
massive
That's
mistake.
no, sort of side of the league. Jamie Graham has had a small baby, so I'd like to...
Small baby.
Glad he didn't have a big one.
It's quite nice, but, so congratulations to Jamie for that. I know that, he always wants a mention, so I'm quite pleased that he has got some. Well done, Jamie. We've had a few marathon completed runners, so did you do one, John? You did now as well. So congratulations to you guys. And we've had some big birthdays as well. So we've had a 21st, and one from one manager, but also from a non-manager, great. So we've had 2 21sts. We've had about 5 or 6 30ths. So and we've also had a 50th as well. So congratulations. Right. This is the bad bit, really, because this is where we're going to have to address the controversy on the that we had at the start of the season. So I think we cast your mind back to the beginning of last season and around game week 1. So, due to a spectacular IT mess-up by the Fantasy Premier League, the web designers, it was impossible to log on to the system going in the morning of the deadline.
And the previous evening.
Well, I got on the previous evening, so...
I don't know how you can get to when you won.
The managers who left it late were shocked as their auto-selected teams, or the team they picked a few weeks ago, were put into bat in game week 1, so it wasn't great. Fantasy League offered a free wild card to recompense you guys, but the debate raged on the forums about whether or not the league should be reset to start in game week 2. And in the end, despite the fact that I won the league...
I feel like you're very much talking to me, Dan, and not anyone else that may have been affected by this.
No one else then came ahead of me after that week.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a tough decision, because a lot of the players have pretty much done their teams, and it's the ones who'd scored well compared to the guys who'd done badly who were being penalised, who had all done their team, rather than the guys who'd not been able to do their team. But I think it was the fair decision, and it protected the integrity of the league also. I think it was the right one. But I did promise to give Karamax to the top 5 who would then get their scores wiped. Can anyone remember who the top 5 were?
I think I was in the top 5.
Yes.
Freak.
The others, actually, I've got I made a typo. I've written that as you, Mike, but it wasn't. The others were myself, who I've eaten my Karamac on the way down yesterday. Tom Clayton, Alex Clark, and Dave Blue. So,
The lovely Grace, step forward.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
no, not for this one. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. Great to see you with me.
Thank you. You're sat in a row.
Right, that's,
Okay, so I'm now just going to stop and talk about today's game. I haven't got any slides prepared for it or anything like that, but I thought it was possibly the best game of football we've had so far.
Yes, I agree.
You had some great defending, some pacey attacking. You had J-Dog playing like Andrea Pirlo in midfield with so much time on the ball. It was, and some great saves from Guy Tyke. It was, and it was a close game, and the sides couldn't have been more evenly matched. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know the result of this, but I've asked the referees from today's game, who I'd like to give a round of applause for putting their time and effort into tell us who the man of the match was for today's game, and we have a man of the match award.
It was a very tough decision. We had some fantastic performances today. We had
Easy.
fantastic left foot shot from Owain that nearly burst the net. We had Jack Pikesley, who was all over the field. We had who else did we talked about? We had Guy Tyke, who was Vanetti in goal.
Yes.
I agree with him.